Okay, Pro Bs once again. Remember, subscribe, and I'm delighted to be joined by the fearsome heavyweight, Carlos Takam. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Nice to meet you again, man. Nice to meet you. I'm good.
Yeah, man. How's Vegas life treating you?
Wow, Vegas is Vegas. Everything happened to Vegas, stay in Vegas.
That's what they say, and they still say that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I see you on the gram training hard, looking real strong. How's training going?
Well, training is good. I make my I'm training every time to to be ready for everything, because we never know, we never know. Now everything move quickly. Everything move quick, Every time I hear that fight with Joshua and Fury, maybe fight with Usyk and Jojo, and the rematch with Powerstance and
Dillian White.
And Dillian White, yes. So everything go fast now,
Yeah, I guess when you say you got to stay ready, I think when you fought last year, that was exactly what it was all about, because you got a call late to fight Jerry Forrest. So, hey, you got the right idea, buddy.
Yes, yeah, fight with Jerry Forrest. I was, how do you say? I was in the camp training, but to fight another guy, to fight Oscar Rivas, and then Oscar Rivas have a engine. He cannot fight me, so because Jerry Forrest was supposed to fight Baby Miller, and then Baby Miller have make a control test control. It was positive, and then they canceled the fight with Baby Miller, and they asked me if I want to fight, if I want to make that fight in ESPN, like main event. I say yes. I say yeah, it was like a week ago, I say yes. I was already in my training. I said yes. I said yes, but the problem is Jerry Forrest. He's southpaw, So I changed my strategy. I changed my training to adapt with the southpaw. That's when I say yes. Let's go fight that guy, because I know I was ready, physically ready. I know I cannot lose with that guy. No.
You mentioned Oscar Rivas. Any renewed interest in that fight taking place?
Yeah, we still my team, my manager, my promoter, we still working about that Oscar Rivas. That fight gonna happen. That fight can happen. That fight gonna happen. That I won that fight. I won that fight because the first time he said he have an injury, I said, okay, that's not a problem. I'm still waiting for that guy. That's one of the potential guy I want to fight this year.
Because he's highly ranked with the WBC for the new weight class, bridger weight. So that might be something that he pursues instead, maybe.
Say again?
He's highly ranked for the new weight class, bridger weight by the WBC.
Yes. Yes, I know that. Yes, I know that. He ran for the new way for the WBC. Yes, I know that. But that's not a problem, He can fight in the two category, like heavyweight and I know that.
Hey, what's interesting, man? We got to take it back to last November, end of last November. We spoke last time, and at that point, you hadn't hit the big 4-0. At that point, it was rumored that you were going to have a fight with Fury December the 5th, I think it was, in London. Yeah. Now, we heard that there wasn't enough money to pay Tyson Fury. What was your recollection of what happened? Why it didn't go down?
I don't know what to say. Just the festival. I was happy to come back in UK to fight, to make that fight, because like we told you the last time, UK is like my house, I would like to come back to fight in UK. Yeah, that fight when they announced me to fight Tyson Fury, I say I'm not hesitate. I say, yes, Tyson Fury. Where? They say UK, London. I say, that's good. That's good. So we start the negotiation. I know the negotiation was not easy. You know, we start the negotiation. It's take a time. It's take a week. And then we have a, how to say, after I say yes, they say yes for the thing I was asking for them. Yeah, for the money, for the thing I was asking for them. I say, yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's send me the contract, and then we can do that fight. I'm all ready for that fight. So after they call me to say yes, because you waste too much time to say yes, they give the fight for that guy to
Cabriel.
yes, that German guy. I look at him. I say yes, okay. Is that no problem? So what I do now? I'm gonna wait in again. I'm gonna wait Tyson Fury for fight that guy and then fight me or what? I don't know. They say yes, Carlos. You know it's not like that. It's working. So I say okay. Listen, you don't want to give me Tyson Fury because they already take another guy. I want something like I want to fight in that card. You know, I want to fight in that card, in that undercard with some big name. And then they ask me like you want to fight in the undercard with some big name like who? I'd say yeah, like Oscar River, like Angeli, like you know, like Dylan One, whatever. Because I'm ready for that fight because I will prepare for that fight. They told me that fight with Tyson Fury. I start my training camp for that guy. I was ready. I was ready. And then I don't know what happened, and they canceled the fight with that guy with that Germany guy, with Germany fighting. And then one day I hear they say, yes, Tyson Fury don't want to fight again anymore. He preferred to wait the new year 2021 to fight him. I said, okay. So that was the story. That was the story.
Do you have any regrets about not giving them an answer quick enough?
Yes, really. Like you say, I have any regret? I have a big regret because I won. I really want to fight Tyson Fury in UK. You know, that guy is one of the guy when I want to fight. And when they told me you're going to fight Tyson Fury, I don't want to say I was happy, but I was ready. But that fight don't happen. But you know, it's a business. I don't know why it's a business. But I want to fight him, definitely. I want to fight Tyson Fury, yes.
From how you was feeling at that time, and what type of night would Tyson Fury have been in store for?
How I was feeling that time when they announced me to fight Tyson Fury. You know, that time when they announced me like you want to fight Tyson Fury, I'm gonna tell you like that night I can imagine the fight in my head like many times, you know. I can imagine the fight many times. I have many scenarios in my head for that fight. Like I'm gonna fight, like I'm gonna win, like everything I'm gonna do, you know. I don't know, I was like, okay, one big fan again in UK, like Joshua Takam. I'm gonna prove for people in UK like I'm a back in UK. I'm gonna show people Takam is here and Takam come here now to win the fight, not to play again.
So what would have been an outcome of you against Fury if it would have taken place?
Say again?
What would have been the outcome if that fight did go ahead between you and Fury at the time?
It would have been a rough night in East London, mate, trust me.
I told everybody, I told my coach, my promoter, like that fight with Tyson Fury, definitely I say, I don't want to lose that fight. Because the way I was that day, that time, the motivation I have for that fight, I say, in my head, I say, damn, if I lose that fight, if I lose that fight, I think I'm going to stop boxing. Because I was ready. Yes, I was ready.
Hey, you're 40 now. How long can you go on for?
Say again?
How long can you go on for? How long have you got left in the game?
Piece of string.
You know what? that question is, I cannot answer you for that question because that question is, how long am I going to fight for now? That question, I cannot answer you for that question.
Okay. What did you make of Anthony Joshua's victory over Pulev?
You know, Anthony Joshua victory and the Pulev, I was not surprised for that fight, you know. I was not surprised for that fight. I really was not surprised for that fight because you can see that fight, Joshua, you can see in the eye, Joshua eye, that guy was pissed off because Pulev, you know, Pulev made too many things, you know, like, yes, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna slap you, you know. Joshua is not, I think Anthony don't like that kind of scenario, like the guy is gonna come speak a lot. He don't like that. He always like the boxing, the fighting when you're gonna come in the fight. I have a respect, you know, speak with him like a man. Not speak with him like, yes, come on, bro, I'm gonna broke you, I'm gonna slap you. No. I think when you do that with Joshua, he really pissed off for that shit. And then Pulev come in that fight. Yes, he was prepared for that fight. Yes, I think he was. You can see that guy was prepared for that fight. But he speak a lot. He do a lot cinema. Like, yes, he's screaming like, yeah, you're gonna see tomorrow. I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna win you. It was not. I don't think it was a good tactic for for him. He think he gonna do that to make the Joshua scared. You know, no, it was not a good tactic for him. I mean, I think Joshua make a good fight. He make a good fight that day. He make a good fight. He stopped that guy, like, you know, quickly. He stopped it quickly because he was speaking loud. He make a good fight. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. I watched the fight. I like how he put it down. You know, I like.
Yeah, see, I can tell, man, you're getting American now. You know, I like how you put it down. You're getting American now. Hey, so look, since Anthony Joshua fought you all those years back in, I think it was Cardiff, how much more improved is Anthony Joshua right now to back then?
Since Anthony Joshua fight me, what can I say?
He's improved, but we'd really like a rematch with Anthony Joshua, to be honest with you. You know, to see just how much he really has improved. All right, a rematch would be nice.
Yeah, I think the rematch is not going to be the same. I don't think so. It's not going to be the same. No,
we're in Vegas, baby. Different world.
It's not going to be the same. Yeah, like you said, you're in Vegas, baby. Different world. It's not going to be the same. I'm going to be ready for that fight. They give me 2 months, 3 months for one fight with Anthony? No way. Come on, man. No way. I think somebody not going to finish that fight. I can guarantee you that. Or he's going to put me down, or I'm going to put you down. Like, that's it. Yes, that's it. We don't want to make 12 rounds. No, we don't want to make 12 rounds. No, I'm going to be ready for put it down.
That's on a fair playing field, by the way, not like the last time, where they stopped it early, okay? On a fair playing field.
So you still think that stoppage was premature back then?
Yeah, that stoppage was premature. I don't know. Yeah, you see the fight, man. You see the fight. Why if we stop the fight? Yes, for one combination, Anthony, he give me like 3 combinations, you know, and then the first one, he touched me. The 2-second one, at the 2-second one, you know, he don't touch me. I was like, you know, the 2-second one. And then the referee come stop me. I said, why you stop me? I asked the referee, why you stop me? He don't answer me. I said, why you stop me now? Why?
Because you're coming on too strong. That's why.
I want to know why you stop me.
Looking dangerous.
And then it was a 10 round, right? But I was supposed. I told my coach, like, okay, this round, I'm gonna let him do everything, and then 11 and 12 round, I'm gonna give everything. I'm gonna give everything, and then the referee stopped the fight. I don't know why.
Hey, man.
I really don't know why.
I got to say, man, you're a tough competitor, man. You're a hard night's work, man. I've seen you fight for quite a while now, and nobody has an easy night with you. I've noticed it's always pretty tough, to be fair.
Yeah, it was pretty tough. Yeah, I know. Yes, I know.
And bear in mind, Carlos takes those fights that you've seen, those tough nights. That's short notice. There was short notice when he took those fights. Yeah. Okay. Give him a proper training camp.
Yes, definitely,
a different story.
Definitely, many people don't know. It was short notice. It was like it was. I was 10 days. I say 10 days. I prepare for the fight for 10 days. I do only 2 sections sparring. 2 sections sparring.
Okay.
10 days and 2 sections sparring. And I say, let's go. Can you imagine that fight? They give me 1 month or 2 months to prepare that fight. Imagine that.
Ooh la la.
Imagine the scenario. Come on, man. What?
So look, fast tracking right now. Eddie Hearn says that he sent the first draft or the contract to Fury's team about this undisputed fight, and they're saying it potentially might happen in June this year. I mean, would you make of the news? Fury versus Joshua, Joshua versus Fury, June.
You asked me what?
Would you make of the undisputed fight that potentially could be happening in June between Joshua versus Fury?
Yes, I know. What can I say with that fight? That's great.
Do you mean who do you think we'd win?
Yes, yeah, exactly. What type of outcome will we see? What's the outcome for you?
Yeah, you know that fight. That is a good fight. I cannot say no. That's really a good fight for the one Tyson, Fury, and Joshua. For that time, that is a good fight. But who's gonna win that fight? Who's gonna win that fight? You know, if somebody told you Tyson, Fury gonna win that fight or Joshua gonna win that fight, I'm gonna tell them like, how you know? Every time I say, you want to ask me who's going to win that fight, I'm going to tell you, listen, bro. The day for the fight, when I'm going to see the first round for the fight, I'm going to call you to tell you, listen, bro, I know who's going to win that fight. When I see the first round for the fight, I call you to tell you who's going to win that fight. That's just my response for that question.
Listen, you've been around for a long time, right? And you fought a lot of top fighters. Yeah. About that fight happening, who is the best heavyweight for you?
Who is the best heavyweight for me? How you can ask me that question, who is the best heavyweight for me? Yes, Joshua have a bed. Yes, Tyson Fury have a bed. That's not a problem. Man, I'm here. Carlos Takam, I'm here. I'm the best heavyweight. Give me Tyson Fury, give me Joshua. Why they don't want to give me that two boxing? Why they don't want to give me Tyson Fury? Why they don't want to give me Joshua? They're going to tell you, yes, that is the business. But they already know if I fight against Joshua, if I fight Tyson Fury, they know what's going to happen. Before I tell you Tyson Fury or Joshua is the best heavyweight, the first one I'm going to tell you me. After I can tell you, yes, maybe Tyson Fury come second or Joshua come second. But I'm going to tell you, I put myself in the first place. And then for that two fighting, I'm going to say Joshua and Tyson Fury.
All right. So look, yes. If this big fight does go ahead, Joyce and Usyk will be fighting for potentially an interim title, world title. Would you make of that fight? I know you got your eyes also as well on potentially the winner of that fight.
Joshua and Joyce and Usyk. That's his job, right? You know, Usyk is a good fighter, but heavyweight is not his division.
Nope, absolutely right.
Nah, it's not his division. Heavyweight is not division. Yeah, Jojo's going to fight maybe with Usyk. How is the fight going to be? Usyk going to run around Jojo every time. 12 rounds, he's going to run about Jojo. But if Jojo catch him, he's going to destroy him, man. He's going to kick him. Yeah. That's how the fight going to be. That's how good the fight going to be. Usyk not going to accept to come close in Jojo to fight like a man, to fight like a heavyweight. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. He's going to run around Jojo. And then when Jojo going to catch him, he's going to finish with him. That's how that fight going to be.
Hey, so I know you said, look, you want the fights, you want Dillian Whyte, Joyce, Joshua, Fury. I mean, realistically, who could we see Carlos Takam face in 2021?
Like I said, in 2021, we're going to start with Oscar Rivas, right? After him, we're going to see potentially like some guy like Angie Ruiz. I would like to fight that guy. Oh, God. I like how he fighting. I like his style of the boxing. That guy is really good for me. It's going to be a big show. Takam, Ruiz. And then you have another fighting like Wilder, Ortiz, Dylan White, all that kind of boxing. Like I would like to fight in just here. I don't know why they don't want to make happen. I remember that time, the time with Evander Holyfield, Tyson, and Lewis. They make like 2, 3, 4 times fighting like Tyson Holyfield 1 time, Tyson Holyfield 2 times, like Evander Holyfield Lewis 1 time, 2, 3 times. Man, now I don't know why that thing don't happen anymore. I don't know why.
Who do you think? Who would you and the fans like to see Carlos Takam fight?
Yes.
Hey, I wouldn't mind Chisora rematch.
Thank you.
That night was electric.
We take that all day, baby. We take that all day, baby. Bring it on.
Thank you. I ask the people, I ask the fans in UK, make that fight happen. Carlos Takam Joshua, Carlos Takam Chisora rematch. I'm going to come back in UK for that fight. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a big show. I'm going to show you Carlos Takam different.
Yes. Many people, do you regret maybe a lapse of concentration that night? Because a lot of boxing fans said that night you were on top until the knockout.
Yes. I win all the round, first round to 10 round. I win everything. And then, like I say every time in the heavyweight division, everything can happen. And for me, it was a lucky punch. I have a respect for Direct. I have a respect for that brother. But that day, I'm sorry, it was an accident. Yes, it was an accident. And he win. That's it.
Why was there no rematch?
The rematch?
Well, why was there no rematch after that fight?
I asked the rematch many times. I asked the rematch every time. I asked the rematch for him. I asked the rematch for his manager, David A. I have a rematch. They say, yes, but wait, yes, wait, no. I don't know.
We asked Eddie Hearn for a rematch with Joshua. Right here in Vegas, he came to have dinner with us. And we asked him I personally asked him for a rematch. He said no.
You know what? Me, Carlos Takam, personally, I fight everywhere in the world, man. I fight everywhere. Canada, New Zealand, UK, Russia, everywhere I fight. Everywhere I go fight. Nobody gonna tell me, like, yes, you are not a big fight. Okay, that people, like, the guy, like, I don't know, like, Wilder, the guy like Joshua, the guy like, I don't know, Fury, where they fight? That big fighting, they always fight in the house. They don't go out to fight. Why? Because maybe they're scared, or maybe because maybe they don't, I don't know. I fight everywhere in the world. I fight everywhere in the world. So I can fight everybody. I can fight you in your house. Can you come in my house fight me? No, I don't think so. Why? And you told me you are a big fighter. You told me you are a warrior. Who is a warrior? It's me. Because I can go kick your ass in your house. Yes.
All right.
Definitely, man.
Hey, Carlos, look, it's been great catching up with you, man. We look forward to when there's some fight news, man, and we'll definitely do something again. So, yeah, man, all the best out in Las Vegas, man.
Say again?
All the best in Las Vegas. All the best to you and the team in Las Vegas training for a potential fight in 2021.
The best fight in Las Vegas?
All the best for you fighting in Vegas. All the best. Yeah, peace up, brother. Yeah, but yes, we appreciate that. Bring us on more often. Bring him on more often, I should say.
Yeah.